we'll be looking at the 5 kingdom key of success in business. 5 kingdom keys of success in business. It means that business and success is in the Bible. Let us look at the 5 kingdom keys of success in business. I will start right away with the first key. These keys that I will be giving you, all the most famous business people in the world, this is what they use to succeed. When I talk about most famous business people in the world, I talk of people like Bill Gates. I talk of people like Stephen Jobs. I talk of people like McDonald's. I talk of people like Pizza Hut. I talk of people
This
like
meeting is being recorded.
Alibaba. I talk of people like Dangote in Cameroon. I talk of people like Amazon. I talk of people like Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook. I talk of people like iPad, iPhone. I talk of people like App Store, Google. All these people, these are the keys they are using to succeed in business. The first key is be fruitful. The first key is be fruitful. Normally, if you must achieve in business, if you must achieve in life, you need to be fruitful. You need to yield fruits. But when you look at this key, the reason why we want to bring it to our understanding is you will discover that it is a concept. Because normally, God would have said, be seedful. Because seed comes before fruits. It is from seeds that fruits are produced. But he says, be fruitful. Fruitfulness in the real sense means productive. Meaning that it does not matter who is the originator of the concept, as long as you can use the concept to multiply, to produce, success is on your way. And then when you look at it, this is a principle where we Cameroonians, we lack in it. Africans, we lack in it so much. Instead of using concepts to produce, we use concepts to bring counter opinions. Because whatever we say is an opinion. The truth about the concept is the originator of that concept. When you look at PLCU Ultima, you see that this declaration, be fruitful, be productive, ties 100% with it. You buy a light pack of 0.001, it produces you every 30 days 0.006. It means that you are productive, you are producing. It means that you must not necessarily own a factory. You must not necessarily own an industry to produce. But as long as you can apply the concept well and it is rewarding, then you are in line with the movement towards success. Ask yourself, instead of using concepts to benefit, are you a critic? Ask yourself this question. Who are you? Do you use concepts to benefit, or you are a critic? But one thing that we must understand this evening, whatever you say is an opinion. It can never cancel the concept because you are not the originator of the concepts. Like we look at Minting Farm App, a digital form of farming introduced by Alex Reinhardt, which enables you, first condition, buy the license, download the applications, and you have the authorization to multiply. The second key among the 5 kingdom keys for success in business, which all business people, Bill Gates, Stephen Jobs, McDonald's, and you name the rest, are using, is the principle of multiplication. Multiply. Produce more and more. And that is what PLCU The Time say, upload, upgrade, compound interest, the of compound interest. So what you need to benefit from is the concept, is the application. They give you the chance to create resources, to multiply resources. And that is what becomes your success. Because with the multiplication of the resources, you can be able to build your financial stability. So if I am to join Plating Coin, what is my expectation? Just to learn how to produce. What are the different steps that I must take to join the group of producers? What are the different steps that I must take to join the group of multipliers, creating more resources, multiplying more resources? What are the different steps? That should be your point of interest. Number 3, replenish. Replenish. Don't only learn to spend. Don't only learn to eat. With that planting, so that tomorrow you will have what to eat. The more you remove, the more you replace. Replenish in terms of PLCU The Time, duplicate the effort through many other persons so that it can facilitate your process of success, so that many hands can do light work, so that financial freedom can be achieved like communities. Do you try to take care of the future, or you are of the concept that tomorrow's bread will come tomorrow? Do you try to fulfill the concept, or you are of the opinion that tomorrow's bread will come tomorrow? Where do you belong? Of which category are you?
Recording in progress.
So, my dear community members, everybody who is on this Zoom call, business is like taking off for a destination and seeking to follow the right path wherever you think that you are missing the way. You ask. Not based on assumption that I will reach there. So replenish. The more you spend, the more you need to refill. And that's what we say, that your ratio of usage of money 10:5:85. You see, replenish now is an acronym for investment, meaning that you should continue to invest, continue to invest, continue to invest. Money is to spend. Money is to invest. Money is not to adore. Are you that kind of a person whose major preoccupation is adoring money? When you look at number 3, you see that there's a careful link. Don't just get excited. Don't just get comfortable with the multiplication. Invest. When you spend, invest, continue to invest. Number 4 kingdom key of success in business is subdue. Subdue. Give man the power to subdue. Meaning that there is nothing that can be above you. Meaning that there are no limitations that you can suffer. Meaning that there are no achievements you cannot make. And you say, nobody wants to buy your opinion. I have never seen one of the key to success in business known as excuses. Subdue. Meaning no matter how strong it is, put your feet. You that subdue. Meaning that you just need to refresh your thinking and to follow the path of success. Out of success, you celebrate. At every given moment, there are signs of challenges or failure. You overcome. You subdue. You put under control. Sometimes you begin to wonder, 5 kingdom keys of success in business. Bill Gates, Stephen Jobs, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, iPhone, App Store, Google, Alibaba, Amazon, AliExpress, Mark Zuckerberg, people in the world are using. But you look at Christians, they are not. So you see, it is a matter of application. It is a matter of how you apply. You see that the belief system of the normal business people is too strong. And normal business people will instead continue to succeed, while Christians are instead failing. Please try to have a reflection. Why should somebody who, by virtue of declaration, you have a more better privilege, be using your principle, what is in the Bible, and succeeding, why you who is carrying the Bible every day is struggling? Key number 5, have dominion. All businesses that succeed, all producers that succeed, they dominate. You can see a businessman that is supplying the whole of Cameroon and is even looking for possibility to supply the whole of Africa. Yet, we are comfortable in our comfort zones with no realistic efforts. So you look, the concept, the application, the mindset has a very, very bigger role to play. Be fruitful means being productive. PSU or Ultima gives you the license, it gives you the applications, and with that necessary setting up a company, you just start producing. You just start multiplying, because the second is multiply. You just continue to multiply the resources. You just continue to create more resources. Replenish, adding more farm sizes, upload, upgrading, fulfilling the rule of compound interest. You subdue, making sure that everything comes under your control. No limitations. And you have dominion. You can supply across territories. These are the rules, these are the principles that successful business people use to be where they are today. Look over them once more and tell us how many of them are in your program. How many of them have you attempted to use them? We will be asking ourselves, why is it that such applications, such keys are very common, but most of the times we keep struggling? The first biggest error we make is when we get involved. The biggest errors that we make that brings us failure in business, that brings us frustration in life. Sow your seeds in the morning. Sow your seeds in the morning. What do I mean? Successful business people don't sleep 8 hours in a day. From 3 a.m., that is the time they create their lives. They get up from 3 a.m. Successful people build their lives while most of us are asleep. When the atmosphere, when the environment, when it is convenient, when everywhere is quiet, from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., successful people create their lives. Don't be a normal person. A normal person is somebody who sleeps 10 to 12 hours a day. Second mistake that unsuccessful people make, they are very comfortable with 9:5 scheme of work. They are very, very comfortable of 9:5, 9/5. What do we mean by 9:5? Their major concern is security. Their major concern is pension. Their major concern is consumer's debt. They get up around 5 o'clock, they prepare themselves or they prepare their kids, they prepare some little breakfast or they prepare something in the house, they get set, they go to work, they do the money routines, roll call, whatever you call it, depending on the routine of their job site, money devotion. 9 o'clock, they start working. Depending on how long they will drive before getting home. Some are closing at 3 o'clock, they will reach home definitely by 5. Some are closing even at that 5, they will reach home very late. Every day, they leave home 7:30, 7 o'clock, and they come back 5 p.m. 9:5 regime of work. They are dependent on security. They are dependent on, they are depending on pension. And at the end of the day, their lives are wasted. Try to destroy the 9:5 routine of work schedule in your life. Look at this. There's some maths that we ignore that is making a lot of sense in life. If you sleep from 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. every day, if you sleep from 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. every day, do you know something? You sleep for 56 hours in a week, meaning that you sleep for more than 2 days in a whole week. Means that 2 days in a whole week, you use them to sleep. How many working days are in a week? And you are on 2 are already used just to sleep. It means that you sleep for 8 days in a month. You sleep for 96 days in a year. A year is 365 days. And the ones that you spend only to sleep, 96. It means that 1/3 of your life you spend sleeping and you don't know. You are expecting results. Meanwhile, you have all these soul results to sleep. So please, sometimes we need to be conscious and working at these maths. 9 p.m. you're already on bed. Get up 5 p.m. means that 2 days plus in a week in your life are spent sleeping. Some TV destroys them. As they come back at 5 p.m., they try to freshen up, they try to get something to bite, they spend the rest of 2-3 hours watching TV. The next thing is going to bed. When do you create your life? 3 to 5 p.m., they are deep asleep. Now, why is it not acceptable? The third error that people make is going to bed before 10 p.m. Why is it not acceptable to sleep early if you must become successful? Proper reflection, creative thinking, life positioning is done after 10 p.m. Why is it not acceptable to sleep before 10 p.m.? Proper reflection, creative thinking, life positioning is done after 10 p.m. So if you sleep, if you make sleep a routine, it means that you will never have a reflection over your own personal life. Oh yes, you will never have a reflection over your own personal life. These are errors that we commit, and at the end of the day, we want results. Number 4 error. Many of us think that success comes from knowledge. No. The pillar of success is wisdom. And through understanding, you can achieve. You need wisdom, you need understanding to achieve. It means that it must be through your own desecration. You need to make a difference out of it. You need to position it the way it will favor you. You need to understand what you are doing. Knowledge is like a room filled with treasure, but wisdom has great power and strength and ability to handle things. The treasure is there, but without wisdom, you will not have the power, you will not have the strength, you will not have the ability to handle it. Maybe the treasure will easily frustrate you. So you need wisdom and understanding to be able to achieve. You need your personal desecration. Knowledge is information. Knowledge is information. And prayer does not cancel ignorance. Because some of us will resort to prayer, night vigil, fasting. No, it does not cancel ignorance. It does not give you skills. You need skills. Wisdom is like an application. The farm app, the POS terminals, the exchanges. Wisdom is like an application that you use in order to achieve. And sometimes, because we don't have the wisdom, we rely on people's opinion rather than on the source. Anything that is contrary is an opinion. The truth is from the source. Like, let us look at a common scenario. If you have to have the results, you must have the recipe. To cook delicious food, to cook food to taste well, you can have all the rightful ingredients. You can have all the ingredients, surplus. But if you don't have the recipe, you will cook okwa. So it is not about the ingredients. It is about the right recipe. So who is your mentor? You need the right recipe to cook the food to be tasteful. So you need the right mindset. You need the right reference group. You need the right understanding to achieve. All this is not the absence of critics. All this is not the absence of challenges. All this is not the absence of failure. That's why subdue is your portion. That's why dominate is your dominion, is your portion. That's why multiply is your portion. That's why production is your portion. Have a rethink. How different, how exceptional, in what way are you in this life? How exceptional are you? In what way are you different in this life? What can you be applauded for? What can you be recognized for? I want to give chance to anyone in the call to express his feelings. Let us see in the chat box 5 kingdom keys to success. The mistakes that we make that do not lead us to success. Are we learning something? Are we moving? Are we progressing? Are we building the rightful mindset? Please let me see on the chat box. Please go to the chat box. Let me see on the chat box.
Recording in progress.
Let me see on the chat box. Are we learning something? Please type on the chat box. Okay. Without any waste of time, let us come to the root of the matters. PLCU Ultima. The unique technology in the crypto space. We are here to talk about PLCU Ultima. We are here to talk about plating coin, the unique technology in the crypto market. Who is PLCU Ultima? Created in 2016, launched on the 31st of December 2016, with the intention of building 1,000 billionaires and 100,000 millionaires in a period of 10 years. 2017 to 2020, the company focused on building infrastructure. 2020 to 2021 ending, the company focused on building projects. 2022 to 2022 ending, the company focused on usability. And in 2022, a number of coins added to the main coin, the PLC that was used to build infrastructure, came into action to see whether truly this company can create the intended millionaires and billionaires. PLCU Ultima, the fundamental coin. PLCU Ultima, the liquid coin, in 2022 created thousands of millionaires across the world, and Cameroon is not an exception. PLCU Pro, created for those who want to purchase real estate. PLCU Classic, coming in to give a 1-to-1 ratio of swapping PLCU in order to reduce the quantity in the market. Why in 2022 this company faced a lot of challenges? The first challenge started in 2019 with the onset of COVID-19. Many companies closed up, but this company succeeded. And in 2022, this coin that was created, this technology that was created, meant for normal people, the coin went to $100,000 twice, which was an attempt by the rich to hijack the project. The company, seeing this, had to do everything by June 2022 to put a wall on the coin that facilitated the drop, the sharp drop in the price, so that the project can be taken back and given to the owners, us who are the normal people, and actually diverting the attention of the rich from hijacking the project. And in 2023, the company has embarked on the creation of the 1,000 billionaires and the 100,000 millionaires. The first approach is in swapping, which is a 5-year segmental program that is going to create more scarcities in the market and will help to push the price of PLCU back to $100,000. The second is the building and the transfer from the light blockchain to the smart trunk blockchain, which effectively will take place as from June 2023. Now, the story proper. What is a mother coin? The reaction in the business is the development of the smart blockchain, the trunk smart blockchain, and the ushering in of the mother coin. A mother coin is like a source of liquidity. A mother coin is like a source of liquidity. A mother coin is that possibility of opening up to the entire world, to the entire market. A mother coin is as many use cases as possible. But the question now is, what do a normal person like me and you benefits from this kind of a technology? Before today, we have Apple, we have Google, we have BTC, we have Ethereum, we have USDT. These are mother systems and coins in existence. But these particular companies never gave chance to communities to own shares, never gave chance to communities to be a creator generation. We have the biggest opportunity that life has ever offered in the existence of man to be a creator generation for PLCU mother blockchain. A mother coin develops a lot of use cases. When we talk about use cases, some people may not really understand what is the meaning of use cases. Most of us knows about fiat. Who is the custodian of fiat? Can somebody unmute his mic and give us the answer? Who is the custodian of fiat?
Yes, good evening, House.
Yes, good evening.
Fiat is the legal tender used in every country for exchange of goods and services and for the settlement of debts. And the custodian of fiat is the central bank of every country or a trade bloc. For instance, in the CEMAC zone, made up of 6 countries, and the headquarters in Cameroon, the central bank, which is BEAC, is actually the custodian of fiat in the member countries of the CEMAC. The central bank controls the money supply in the economy for all these countries. And that is it.
Okay, thank you so much, leader. That's a powerful answer. The custodian of fiat are the central banks of each continent or of each country or each zone. What are the use cases of fiat? When you go to look at money, you discover that money does not come only from the central bank. You have microfinancial institutions attached, like the credit unions and many more. You have express forms of sending that transact with money, like Western Union, Western Express, Western Union, Express Union, Express Exchange, and you can name many others. Somebody say, Mr. Booker, why did you say my answer? Interesting, good joy. Okay, now, these are use cases that are coming in. You have online form of payments, you have online banking, you have ATM cards, you have check booklets. All these are different use cases, all related to fiat. Sometimes we even hear that they use money to make jewelries. Sometimes, I don't know how true it is. Somebody should not say that I said it. So there are many use cases. So the modern blockchain is going to usher us into many use cases. With the modern blockchain of PLCU Ultima, people will be able to do contracts. People will be able to do all forms of movements of money. People will be able to do research. People will be able to create tokens. People will be able to establish businesses. And these businesses are people will be able to establish businesses. People will be able to get tokens, and from these tokens, people can sell these tokens. People can use these tokens to do contracts. People can use these tokens to develop projects. People that can use these tokens to build businesses. And we'll also have the advantage to use other modern coins that are already in existence as gas fee. USDs, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Because of the existence of the modern coins, we'll be able to use applications, decentralized exchanges. You see, the use cases will become so much. It means that what is coming up is too big. We'll be open to the entire world. Just like 25th of December, whenever somebody sees 25th of December, they start thinking of eating rice, going to Ginny Francis, please. So, understanding that the modern coin will usher thousands of advantages, will be millionaires, will be billionaires. How can you prepare for this wonderful coming? We are left with 2.5 months for Minty to find license for farm spaces to end. We are left with 2.5 months. If you must make it, if you must be a pillar of the creator generation, furnish the mother blockchain. It takes 1 year, 2 months and a half. You have to prepare yourself to buy more license, and keep. Buy more license and keep. After 2.5 months, you give yourself a target of 6 months to fill all this license, to be able to generate, to create more resources, more coins, to tokenize them in the mother coin, and to be a total creator generation of our new smart blockchain. It would transform a lot of people to billionaires. Get up from sleep and become more radical. You have just barely 75 days at your disposal to change your entire financial story. Take, for instance, that the day the smart blockchain is launched and you have 1x PLCU X. It will be launched at S0.10 cents. Your 1 PLCU X will give you 1 million tokens of the mother coin. If in the next 1 month it is at $100, how much money are you going to make? If in the next 6 months it is at $500, what happens if it goes to $1,000? How much money are you going to make? Please, like never before, take your destiny into your hands and be in control of your financial progress, of your financial freedom. How do you prepare? We are not advising anybody to go to borrow from the bank. You can borrow if you have the means, but if you don't, no need to spend sleepless nights. Go to the person that invited you for this call. Ask for his link. Create your account using your email and your password that you will create. Automatically, when the exercise is finished, it will generate your own personal link. Try to attend Zoom calls, try to attend physical meetings. Like this Sunday, we shall be having a seminar at 1 p.m. at Commercial Avenue, opposite Mizan Pharmacy at Ben Quentis building. Attend seminars, understand the content, look for content customers, recommend the product to them, make money, buy your licenses, keep and get prepared for the launch. Today that we're talking, we are moving from the apps application to the dashboard, which is an easy way of farming that opens up to all the entire world for countries that were suffering from any restrictions for applications. Just with barely 90,000, you buy your license, that is called Light. You need just another 90,000 to fill it. And you are open to almost 37 to 40,000 every month on the dashboard. And if you want to buy, the difference here is that at the end of the contract, your capital is not refunded. If you want to buy the application, that at the end of the contract, your capital will be refunded, you need just 160,000. You have a light pack and you'll be having 28,000 every 30 days. And at the end of 12 months, your capital minus 90,000, which is money for license, will be refunded back to you. The second category of their license is the air pack. 217,000 to buy your farm space, just around 294,000. You loot if you want to loot on the dashboard, and you can be able to make almost 90,000 every month for 12 months. If you want to follow the old applications, you need just 217,000 and around 199,000. You buy and you can be having 60,000 every month for 12 months, and at the end of 12 months, the capital will be refunded to you. We have the starter, which costs 431,000 for the license. You need just around 380,000 to loot if you are loading on the old applications, and you can be making almost 164,000, and you make that every month for 12 months, and at the end of the 12 months, the capital is refunded. If you want to buy at the dashboard, you need 217,000 to buy the application. You need 431,000 to buy the application, sorry, and you need 400,000 to fill it, and you can be making as much as 224,000 every month for 12 months. The fourth is basic. That comes with a multi-purpose debit card that costs 1,250,000. When you buy the basic, that card is given to you for free. This card can enable you to withdraw in 9 different cryptocurrencies. I've been showing you the card in our presentations. This card has 5 international bank accounts, and this card can enable you to withdraw as much as 200 million in a month, as against 30 million in our normal ATM cards. You need 900,000 to buy the license, and you need 900,000 to fill, and you can be having around 334,000 every month. If you want to buy on the dashboard, you need 900,000 to buy the application. You need around 937,000 to buy the farm space, and you can be making almost 472,000 every month for 12 months. The next is the medium pack, which costs you 3,975,000 to buy the license, and will cost you 3,990,000 to fill, and you can be making as much as 1.8 million for 12 months. And if you want to buy on the dashboard, it costs you 3,975,000 to buy the license, and it costs you roughly 4,221,000 to buy the farm space, and you can be making as much as 3.3 million every month, and you can make that for 12 months. These are the different licenses, and you still have Plus Mentor, you have Pro Mentor, there are still other packages. But now, how do you prepare to be a creator generation? If you want to cross that financial threshold of poverty, do everything possible to have at least a basic and above. Buy as many basic now and keep. Buy as many medium packs now and keep. Take 6 months, starting from June to December 2023. Fill these farms and become the latest billionaire that is coming. Where will you recommend we buy from, sir? the app or the dashboard. Okay. Now, I will advise that most of us should buy the dashboards now. Try to buy more of the dashboards. But when you are buying the dashboard, understand that there's no return of capital. And understand that in the next 2.5 months, these farms will go out of use forever. So do your very best. And the max load is dropping every day. What you buy now in the next 1 week, what you buy now in the next 1 month, to have that same quantity of max load that you buy now between these days and Monday, it can cost you what you are buying for 900,000 before Tuesday. The same thing, to have the same thing, you'll see that you need 2.7 million just to buy the max loads. Because as the max load is dropping, the price of the license is not changing. Somebody buys 0.001, and on Tuesday, somebody is buying 0.0001 at the same 900,000. That means times 10. Means that the person that bought 0.001, and the person that bought 0.001, to get 0.01, you need 0.001 times 10. Meaning that that person has already benefited 9 million only from buying. This is what we need to understand. That's why you need to act fast. So this is the time that you need to take decisions that will affect your life positively, that will impact your life, that will impact the lives of the people in your community, that will impact a lot of people in your continent. The right thing to do is to make decisions and do them fast. So when you don't have the money, get the content, recommend the product, bring so many people under you. When somebody comes under you in the first generation, you have 30% of the license cost. That means if you bring somebody with 90,000, the cost of license is 90,000. With 180,000, you benefit 18,000 at the first generation. With 217,000, you benefit 34,000. With 431,000, you benefit 75,000. With 900,000, you benefit 180,000. With 3.9 million, you benefit a whooping sum of 1,126,000. Just referral bonus. The company pays you 30% in the first generation, 7% in the second generation, 3 to 5th generation 3%, 6 to 15 generation 1%. You have team bonus, you have volume sales, you have rank bonus, you have leadership bonus, you have diamond bonus, you have diamond. Everything is here. And we have the cashback program. When the mother blockchain will be launched, this is one of the projects that is going to sell. You have the possibility to want to build your house, you convert the money, you buy vouchers, you program your payments. Every month they are giving you 1/12 of all the costs. And at the end of the 12 months, they have given you everything. And from the 13th month, you start receiving all what you use. And before the 24th month, you have received back all your money and you have your projects realized. Please caused many people to understand about this cause, caused many people within these 2 months and a half to take meaningful decisions in their life for their first time in history to be a creator generation to a cryptocurrency company like PLCU Ultima. If you look at Bitcoin, you look at Ethereum, if you look at USTDs, if you look at Binance Coin, every generation that participated in the creation of these coins, today, most of those people are billionaires. And that's why when you see all the exchanges in the world, they are owned by 127 guys. And these 127 guys are the key persons that have created all these mother coins that are already in existence. I'm sure at this point, I will hold on and open the Zoom, open the room for anybody who has a question, who has something that you do not understand, to ask your question. So please, if you have a question, you just either unmute your mic and talk, or you raise up your hand. Okay. And Abel Chair is raising the hand. Abel, can you unmute your mic and you go ahead to talk?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
The problem is that if the farms sizes are, if the farms are to go out of the market in 2.5 months' time, so if it happens that one even buys a license now, how will he be able to fill the farm for the next 6 months after the 2.5, after the farms have gone out of the market?
Those that will not have farms after 2.5, those who have their farms will have 12 calendar months to continue to use them. So you need to guarantee a lot of farms, keep them to be able to produce and fit the mother coin. Farms will be closed only for those who are coming in. Just the same like if you buy a max load today, if they are reducing the max load tomorrow, those that will suffer the effect are those who are still coming, not those who already bought. Question answered? Your hand is still up. Question answered?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The problem is that, but after the farm have gone out of the market, there will no longer be referral bonuses now.
Okay. We are instead getting into the real big business. What do you understand by a mother coin? The tokens. Nobody can get tokens from the company without passing through a link. The tokens, the people who will come for tokens, the tokens now will not only be used to fill farms as we have been using the coins. The tokens now is open for contracts, is open for projects, is open for use, so many use cases. So you see that there will be a scramble for the tokens. Okay. There are sometimes some people will tell you that I put my money in cryptocurrency and it crashed. What is a token? A token is a coin that does not belong to a blockchain. That means we can gather in this Zoom call, we raise money, we decide to buy our own token and give a name to the token. And start selling Advantage, BitClub Advantage. Those are tokens. What do you hear? What do you hear they call cake? All those are tokens. It opens up for many businesses, for many use cases. Somebody wants to do research. He cannot ask us to contribute money to help him do research. He will instead get a token from PSU Ultima, go to the market and give the token to whoever wants to keep, so that at the end of the results, the research can be rewarded. And why more people are holding the token, the price of the token is rising. People cannot get that token except they pass through those who are already in the company. and you will continue to enjoy referral bonus from that and taking them to fill your farms. You are getting referral bonuses from people you are talking to, the get tokens. You have the tokens from the coins they are creating and converting them into the mother coin. You see, this is wonderful. Question answered?
Yes, sir. So does it mean that after that, instead of you looking for people to prospect them, people will instead look for you to buy to get some tokens from you?
The crumble will be too much. That's why anybody in his right senses needs to create a possibility for the first 1 year to have multiple of coins minted so that he can convert them into thousands of tokens and can make money. So the advice now is anybody who has ever dreamed of becoming a billionaire, village people, leave me alone. Make your decision. Let village people not stand on their way. Egyptians, we are Cameroonians, we are not Egyptians. Any other question? Please, this is the time to ask questions.
It's okay, sir.
Okay. Please, if any other person have a question, ask your question. Let's answer questions. Please, while we are answering questions, prepare more people to download the Zoom app. Bring them to these meetings. We have a lot of updates for you. Make your decisions now. Try to be part of our physical meetings, like the one that is coming up in Bamenda on Sunday, 1 p.m. We are not starting at 2 minutes past 1. 1:30 on dot, we are leaving the room. Please, any other question? Please ask questions. If we are quiet, meaning that everybody has understood the presentation, please try to talk with the person that invited you, how you can manage to register and make the decision as early as possible. You are fortunate to know about the opportunity just at a point that it is getting to climax. And this is the best time to take a decision that will change your entire life. Any leader in the house who has something to say?
Good evening, leader.
Good evening, leader.
My Susi goes to the recent reading of the packs that you just read, both with the old system and the new dashboard system. Now, I realize that what you posted in the group yesterday is having some slight difference with what you just read now. Take, for instance, the basic. The basic cost of farm for the license was about 858,840, like that. And then the loading was about 700 and something thousand. But now, what you are reading right now, following the old system, is 900, that is 900,000 for the license and 900,000 for the loading. And then the monthly benefit should give 334,000. And then looking at the new dashboard, we have 900,000 license, 934,000 license. So it's quite different from what we saw or what I saw in the group posted yesterday. So I don't know if these renovations are done on a minute basis or an hourly basis or on a daily basis.
Okay. Anybody that reads our flyer and anybody that understands cryptocurrency understand that two people can be sitting at this moment that we are talking, and all of them wants to take light. At the end of the day, the two people will spend different amounts. The exchange rates changes with seconds. The charges changes. Like now, before today, USD had a different rate for transaction. And just from yesterday, they have increased by 2. What was their normal rate for transaction? What was their normal rate for in crypto language for gas fee? So any change that you see is based on the changes on the transaction fee and the gas fee. You can launch a farm space now, and gas fee is different. And while you are launching the second one in a different phone, the gas fee is different automatically. So what you need to understand with cryptocurrency is it is not having a very specific amount. Sometimes we work with projected amounts. There are sometimes that even the amounts that members give are slightly more, but leaders will know how to handle it. So we don't need to post any worry on the slight changes. We need to understand that that is how cryptocurrency functions. Sure, my message has been understood.
Yeah, very well. Thank you, sir.
Please, any leader in the house that is having a worry, I'm sure that if there is no worry again, we should take our notes seriously. We should try to get back to the people that invited us, find out from them how without any delay we can become part of this community so that we can start making our own money immediately. Here, we'll also train you the advantages of becoming a member. We'll also train you how to trade, and that will help to be giving you a daily income. That will help automatically to be giving you a daily income. So please, we don't need to waste any time to make sure that we grow in this business. So make it a responsibility to take a good decision, because this is entirely life-changing.
I want to welcome everybody that is inside the group now for this effort that we have done to be present in the group by this particular moment. So now I want to thank also the director for the good effort that they have made in this Bamenda, so that everything goes well as it's supposed to be. And again, I also thank the First Lady, Madam Yankwe Lovely, because we always say that behind a successful man, there must be a woman, and the woman is like the mentor. So all of us have to count our mentors for the effort that they have done for all of us to reach at this extent of this group. So I thank everybody. And I was very happy in the night. I was like to fly because I ended my greet to everybody and said that I already have my bag. I already have my bag. I invite everybody to buy his or her bag because very soon everybody must have something to put inside the bag. So I thank everybody for the effort. So all of us will have courage to do our best because it is now the time. So I thank everybody. Thank you, Director.
Thank you so much. My own Ghana must go yesterday. She said she had already bought her own, and like play. Very soon we will need those bags to start filling money inside. I saw like the leader in Yaoundé was on. Can she talk to us?
Good evening to everyone in the house.
Good evening, leader.
Can someone get me?
I'll get you 5 on 5.
Okay, just to add a little bit to tell us in the house that if there is anything we need to do to change our financial status, we should take this advantage to go out there and sell the idea, gather more coins. Like the CEO said, that the only way we can do to step out of the to step out and be financially free, we need to give our time, take all the challenge, and then move out there, sell the opportunity and gather much. He talked about the smart blockchain. Some people might be finding it difficult, but the only way we can do it is we gather more coins now. And for those who are unable to like get in because they feel that getting X is very difficult or they're already late, why don't we get out there, get more referrals, and buy all the tokens, even the PLC that the price is $0.2 now, and gather. And I encourage everyone that if there is something we need to do, and if we don't have, let each and everyone in the house gather at least 1,000 of PLC, and then try to have at least a basic pack. Those who feel that they don't have anything, they should at least try to have a basic pack. Because I, for one, I think I'm doing my maximum best, and my Ghana must go, not even one. In fact, I've already bought at least 4, prepare for after the 2 months to come. And left to me, they would have even launched it tomorrow, because poverty is a very bad thing. So if everyone sees the opportunity the way I see it, I think all of us joining our hands together will move smoothly, and no one will live to regret. That's all I just have to say for now.
Thank you. Please, if you are to try the list, at least have a basic. And why not have even
if you
more?
If it's like you are as broke as what, a basic, at least a basic pack. For those who like want to try, you are already trying. You want to like start counting yourself. Why not medium? It's very easy to get it. Because when somebody just get medium, he thinks that is a very difficult. No, if you step out there, we used to say we are looking for magic button. Let's keep looking for that magic button until we get it. It's easy. If we keep working, looking for new faces, it's easy for us to find it. And when you find one, you see everything working very easy. If B can do it, why not you? So it's just the matter of determination. And then you will see everything working out like magic.
Thank you, leader. Thank you, leader, for that wonderful contribution. Please,
Recording in progress.
We have an open market. Go at the dons. Yesterday we say in what? Yesterday, what did we say? In street, in jail. In street, in what did we say? Can somebody echo it? In the call?
In street and in jail.
In street, in jail. In street, in jail. In less than 2.5 months, your story will change, and even village people will never have anything to do about it. So please, thank you for your warm participation. Get prepared for the call tomorrow. Get prepared for the Sunday.
Same time.
Same time. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, I still have a little thing to say, because some people are complaining about book, that this is all about book, but it's not like that, because even I did not even see the 4 walls of Form 1, but I'm able to do it, and I give courage to everybody that it's not all about book. Everybody would join hands to do it together. That's all.
Matter of first degree. No, plating coin is created for the normal people. That is a wonderful contribution, because some people would think that it's about I was, I is. No. It is not. It is for normal people. It is for everybody. It is about willpower, and it is about having the rightful approach and the rightful sense of direction. And more to that, we work as a team, making sure that we be everybody as a family. Thank you, leader, for that wonderful contribution. As we already said, it has been a wonderful evening. Enjoy yourself. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours in a day. Remember that from 3 to 5 p.m., that's the time you create your future. That's the time you really bring this presentation to focus and know which direction you are supposed to take. Bye-bye.